Let me tell you that this edge control, the Ivy Wild Edge Control, which works on 4C hair, Afro girl hair, thick, coarse hair, no residue, no white marks, will change your life. Hi you guys, my name is Shireen Warren. I am the founder of Ivy Wild, and in this video I'm so excited to let you know that the Ivy Wild Edge Control has won an award from Cosmo. Yes, this is a black-owned business, and black-owned businesses are often underrepresented, but I'm so grateful for the current movement that's been going on within the UK. Black businesses are thriving, we're out here winning awards, it's Black History Month. So I'm just going to take my hair out the bubble and start at the front. And just so you know, I've already done the back, so getting a little bit of drama in the back and then basic in the front. I did not use a hairdryer, so this is actually hair that has been washed, and I leave it to dry on its own. So usually I do a braid of 4 to the back, and I will spray some of the leave-in moisture spray and then just leave it to dry on its own. Let it do its own thing, let it soak up that moisture. The more that you use a hairdryer, the more likely your hair is going to be damaged, and you really don't want that. The best thing you can do for yourself and for your hair is avoid using a hairdryer as and when you can. I know sometimes it can be difficult, especially when you're in a rush, but the damage that heat can do, it's not something that can be reversible. So you really just want to try and avoid using as much heat as possible, because prevention is better than cure. I'm just going to spray this leave-in moisture spray in at the top. Being a business owner has its difficulties, but times like this it really has its triumphs. I did not know at all that we were going to win this award. So someone from Cosmo sent me an email just to let me know that the Edge Control was nominated, and that was probably about 3 months ago. So to find out now that we've won an award is absolutely huge. You always want to make sure that anything that you do in the business, you're keeping your audience involved, because you really don't know who it is that you're selling to a lot of the time. People are journalists and writers. Some people work for other establishments where they can actually use black businesses that they know and put them onto other people and other organizations that can actually help the business to grow. And I have a feeling that's what's happened in this case. Blessings on blessings. I'm so grateful. It isn't until you think about how far you have come as an individual, because of course Ivy Wild is run by me. I do have someone helping with the business, but ultimately all the decisions are made by me. Procrastination is not your friend. Sometimes I take long to make decisions in my business, and that can be something that actually stops me from progressing a lot of the time. Quick, snappy decisions. What are we selling? Who's going to buy it? Who are we selling to? The person that we're selling to, how do they feel about this product? Do they want it? Do they not want it? I really have to say Instagram has been huge in making sure I am selling the right products to my audience. And those people on Instagram that once were just some random followers actually turn into friends. So just so you know, this is the detangling brush, which is also on the website. It separates as you brush, guys. And minimal shedding. That's how much I've got from that one section. I like to detangle the top of my hair just because it makes it a lot easier to slick into a bun. And when I'm separating, I'm not using a comb, as you can see. I'm just gently parting my hair with my fingers, because that's the best thing to do. So all you people that brush your hair without putting any lotion or any moisturizer, anything like that in it, that is like a huge major cause of breakage. If you want long tresses, avoiding breakage is a huge thing. Breakage and dryness, those two things are things that you want to avoid if you want long afro hair. So now that I've got the top part detangled and the back is already cornrowed up into a bun, I'm now going to use these bubbles just to bring it all up into one, so I can look at my edges and think about where I want to put this edge control. So the benefits of this edge control, and I think the main reason why it's actually won an award, is because it's infused with castor oil, which is a key ingredient because it helps to replenish the growth around your edges. The second fantastic ingredient, which actually avoids you having dry strands, is the jojoba seed oil. It doesn't leave any oily residue around the perimeter of your hairline. Something growing up that I absolutely hated using gels and stuff was whenever you had your hair in a bubble, bearing in mind I used to catch the bus, and then you kind of put your head against any kind of glass, any kind of pane, you get in this nasty print where everyone knows that someone with greasy hair has been. This, no oily residues, sis. So I'm just gently going to use this to go around my hairline very lightly. I've just gone and put some water on my hands and I'm just slicking it into my hair like this. And at this stage, we are going to do it right around the perimeter. And I'm going to take my hair out that bubble. And I'm going to use kind of like a hard back brush almost, just to smoothen everything up and in. So I don't know if you can see that this part of my hair is lifting. That's because the front of my hair is really short because I lost hair when I was pregnant, and that's regrown around my edges now. So I'm just going to swoop around my edges, and then I'm going to use a scarf just to set the front and make sure it's nice and flat. So it should take about 5 or 10 minutes for my edges to set. 3 things I'm really grateful for in my business that I've learned this year. Pivoting is so important, especially with the current climate. We're in a COVID world. I think it's really important to assess what is going on in the world and try and maneuver around the issues that you're facing. The second thing I would say is community. Building a strong community, a strong foundation for Ivy Wild has been really important, because without the customers there is no Ivy Wild. Especially right now when things are tight, people don't really want to have to put their hands in their pocket unless they really have to. So every purchase that has been made on the website I'm so grateful for. Third and final thing would be vision. Having a vision, knowing what you want to achieve and doing everything possible to try and attain that goal. So I'm going to take this off now. Let's have a little look. Let me tell you, this edge control will change your life.